Well, it was supposed to be sunny, well, at least partially sunny, and my plan was to go to the city center, do some like street photography, maybe some architectural photography and things like that. But Scotland being Scotland, we got some rain, we got fog, so I thought all my plans kinda went to crap. But then I decided to kinda take this situation, take this lemon thrown by the life to me and turn into lemonade. So I came here to this park, not far from my home, and I thought then, well, if I got fog, that's a perfect ingredient for some woodland photography. I usually struggle with woodland photography, but I thought today's conditions probably gonna make my struggles a little bit less, and it's going to be a little bit more easy to capture some cool images here in this local park. So that's what I've done. Jumped in a car and came here, and I think I already found a few cool shots. So for my first shot I chose this oak that's right kinda behind me, just kinda growing outside my shoulder, and I think I found two compositions. One is essentially from the spot that I'm talking to you right now, just kinda looking straight to that tree, and then going to go all the way there next to that wall where the tree is growing and just shoot basically towards the same direction that I'm standing right now. So kind of two different perspectives. I think they're kinda, I've already like kinda checked out my camera, scouted out a few spots around the tree, and I think these two spots are the most compelling ones. And if they are, here are the shots of this beautiful oak tree. Now next to that tree, that oak tree that I just photographed, there is another one that I'm standing right next to, which is kind of fallen over, probably in some recent storm, and I kind of was walking around it and looking for some interesting composition maybe, and I think I found one shot. Not sure it's gonna be like a 5-star image, but I'm gonna take it. I think it looks kind of cool. I like the way because it's raining, so all this tree, it's kind of soaked in the water, and I like the sheen, the way it kind of looks sort of like a glassy, all wet, and all this like atmosphere with the fog. I think it looks cool. So see what you think, and here's the image. So after I took that shot of that fallen tree, I kind of thought, okay, I got all the shots that I need, and I probably need to start moving on while the fog is still here. And I just walked maybe, I don't know, 50 meters, and then just saw this beautiful oak tree. I think it's oak tree. Yeah, just basically kind of growing right alongside the path that I was just walking. And I kind of thought that there is probably an image. So I just set up my camera almost the way as it is. I just zoomed in a little bit more, set my aperture at 5.6, and just, took a shot. So here's my shot. Man, this place is a treasure trove under conditions like this, with all this heavy fog and a little bit of rain. I can't walk like, I don't know, 10 feet without finding a new composition, which is exactly what happened right now. I just walked away, probably, I don't know, again 50 meters away from that oak tree that I just photographed, and I found this beautiful lonely birch tree in this kind of very small clearing here in the park. So I thought I'm gonna take a shot of that, kind of minimalistic, with just that tree in this beautiful clearing and all that fog. And I took two shots, one landscape format and one is vertical format, and see which one is gonna work best. So yeah, if any one of them is good, here are my images. Well, I guess under these conditions, with all this beautiful fog and in this beautiful park, no photo shoot would be complete without including a human element in at least one image. And surprise, surprise, I found a perfect composition, I think, for just that. And ta-da! Yep, I got a bench and I got a tree, and I think that's going to create a really moody, very cool shot in this beautiful fog. And sure, I'm gonna take one with myself, just a selfie, because why not? You have to. Well, it's not great, I have to say, and the reason for that is because it started raining quite heavily, to be honest, and it's a bit too much for my comfort. I don't mind just a little bit of drizzle. I think it adds to the overall vibe right now with all this beautiful fog and beautiful colors in this park. But I would prefer if it wasn't as wet as it is, because I'm a bit worried about the camera. Obviously it's weather sealed and all that, but I wish I had some sort of like a cover. Yeah, that's a bit of a threat to my time here, my photo shoot here, and I'm getting wet myself, which is not great. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to put my camera in a bag and kind of start walking around the park and take sort of like a mental notes of various compositions. And if the rain kind of subsides, it's not going to be as strong as it is right now, then I'll be able to kind of go straight there and take the shots. Hopefully the fog remains in that time. Yeah, so kind of uncertain time. Decisions, I guess. Yeah. Well, I guess let's pack the camera and keep on moving while the fog is still here, because I don't get to have conditions like that every day. Generally it's either rain or just some bland overcast day. Yeah, so let's do that. Oh my ass! Oh dear! Holy moly! Well, things like that, well, stuff like that is definitely fun, but it doesn't inspire a lot of positive vibes, especially at this time of year here in the forest. Well, I guess it's almost November, so I guess it's about time. Anyway, putting scary stuff aside, I guess it's time to keep on marching and looking. So far I've been walking around for like half an hour, but haven't found anything that would attract my eye. The fog is still here, so that's a good thing. The rain, the thing about the rain, it's still raining quite heavily. I wish it's kinda subside a bit. That would be of great help, but I guess that's not gonna happen anytime soon. I think the forecast is going to rain about till 2 o'clock or something like that, so I guess I'm gonna have to just deal with that. Yeah, so I guess time to pack the camera and keep on moving. Let's go. So I guess that's gonna be probably my last image of the day, because although the fog is still lingering around, it's still here, but the rain is also not letting it go, and I'm kind of getting soaked, so it's not, I don't feel particularly comfortable. But I guess you have to sometimes endure the discomfort just to get a shot. So talking about a shot, my shot is basically, as always, right behind me. You see this gnarly tree behind me, and I'm trying different compositions. Basically tried with my 16 to 35 zoomed all the way out at 16 mil, and it kind of gives me a nice shot. So here's the shot. But also I'm trying to a bit more tighter shot. I switched back to my 24 to 70 and just trying to see if this is going to improve the shot a little bit more. Maybe I can get rid of all the sort of unnecessary elements all around the tree and just simplify the scene a little bit, so to speak. So I'm gonna try a landscape format, and then I'm gonna try a vertical format, see which one's gonna work best, and yeah, and if that's gonna work, here's my image. Alright, I guess as I said, this is gonna be my last shot, so thanks for tuning in. Thanks me for enduring all this misery and rain and wet conditions. And if you enjoyed this short video, then do consider subscribing, share, drop a comment. And as always, I'll see you on the next one next Sunday, hopefully. Peace.